flat on the floor. We're going to start with some slow glute bridges. So we're going to start with having our low back pressed into the floor, nice neutral pelvis, rolling up through the spine, pressing the hips all the way to the ceiling without arching the back, and then trying to hold the squeeze in the glutes as long as possible as we come down. Make sure that your shoulders are pressed down your back, shoulder blades are flat down the back. Taking it nice and slow today. Good. Staying in this position, we're going to do some slow crunches. If you want to make this a little bit more intense, you could bring your feet up to tabletop. Otherwise, press your feet flat into the floor, fingertips behind your ears, lifting up towards the ceiling, and then control, same thing, trying to hold that squeeze in your chest as much as possible, thinking about bringing those ribs together as we come up, and keeping a space in between your chin and your chest. So neck is nice and long. Try to get both shoulder blades up off the floor. Good. We're going to extend both feet, or both legs, sorry, and we're going to do a single leg crunch. So you're going to bring one leg in, bending the knee, and we're going to try and bring opposite elbow to knee, and then coming back down to center. So exhaling, trying to bring belly button to the mat, bringing those ribs together, neck nice and long. Nice job. Bringing those feet back in to where we started. We're going to do another glute bridge, except this time as you come to the top, you're going to lower your hips halfway, press them back up to the ceiling, and then slowly lower down. So we're adding in a little half bridge at the top, pressing up, down, up, and then all the way down.
Oh, dang. Oh, sorry. Hello. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate. I'm very late. Very late. It's Sophie. It's my real name on my channel.
Good. Staying in this position, giving yourself a little
Sophie
rest.
is my real name.
Up to the top of our glutes.
We're kind of doing like a lazy workout today because I cannot be bothered doing any squats.
At a time. Now, lifting the leg all the way up might not be an option for you, and that's totally okay. The goal is to keep your hips
Doing
pressed
some
all the way to
exercise
the
just
ceiling
until I
without
find a
letting it
job.
drop. And
Because
if
I've
you
had
need to,
surgery
you can just
and
flip
now
the
it's just
foot
time to
slightly
look
up
for
off the
work.
floor and lower. Just like so, keeping those hips pressed. Thinking about trying to keep your spine in a straight line. So we're not arching the back here, we're actually keeping that pelvis nice and neutral. Nice job. Staying down here, we're gonna lift the feet up. Knees are bent. Then we're going to open the knees so toes are together.
I'm so late. I had an appointment today at 10 and I was late, because I forgot.
Apart.
I was supposed to do my workout at 11.
45 degrees. Bring them back in. Knees together, apart, stretch, and in. So you're going to start to feel this in your inner thighs. You'll also feel your core as you extend the legs. We want to try and make sure that we're not letting our core bulge out or we arch the back as we stretch the legs. If that's happening, you can just stretch the legs higher so you're not putting strain on the core. So hold that diamond shape. Good, we're gonna stay in this diamond position, making sure our low back is on the floor. We're gonna lower those toes down and then bring them back up. So we're doing a leg drop in this position.
Late with everything today. I'll be
Again,
late
if you feel your
eating.
back starting to come off the floor, you can just
Today was
slightly lower the toes
this
and
morning
then
was
bring
not
them
a
back
good
up. They don't
morning
have
for
to
me.
touch the floor. Nice job. You should feel those inner thighs. We're going to roll it onto the left side. You can support your head down here, and our right leg is coming straight out from our hips. Thigh is facing forward. Outer thigh, or the side of your leg, is facing the ceiling. We're going to lift it up and down. So we're not touching the toe to the floor. The leg is staying directly out from the hip the whole time. Don't forget about your core here as well. Don't let those ribs fall forward. Keep everything stacked nice and straight. Good. From here, we're going to add in the knee coming up to the front. So we lift, lower, bring the knee in towards the chest, and out. As you bring that knee in, make sure you're keeping this same height. So directly out from the hip. And don't let your body fall back. We want to use our core. Good. We're going to do the same thing, except we're not going to bend the leg. So we're just going to sweep it across to the front and back to the side. Try and use that core. Don't let that upper body move. If you need to, you can keep your knees slightly bent if you don't have that flexibility in the hamstring. Good. We're going to take our leg from the side and move it diagonally to the back, keeping those ribs stacked. And we're just going to do little pulses here. So lifting up and up.
Okay, maybe I regret doing it on the floor now.
Good. Taking a 15-second rest, we're actually going to stay in this position. You're going to take your right hand and place it on the mat, and you're going to hug your body with the left. We're going to sit into this hand, and we're going to do a single arm push-up.
What the
So we're
fuck?
slowly pressing ourselves up
You're
and then
shitting me,
really
right?
controlling the body as we come back down. You can take these at your own pace. staying on this side, we're gonna come up to our left elbow, making sure our shoulder and elbow are stacked. We're gonna come into a modified plank here. So a side plank. If you want, you can extend the leg to make this a little bit harder. So you're either holding here, using this side, making sure our spine is nice and straight. You can bring the right arm up. You can add in a little twist, making sure that we're not dipping the hips forward. We're just threading that hand through as far as we can go, and then back out to the side. Keep those hips lifted. Very nice. We're going to switch it around to the other side. So starting with the left leg this time, directly out from that hip, and we're just lifting up and down. Not lifting too high, just where you can feel that glute engage, keeping the leg nice and straight. Good. We're going to bring the knee in, so we're going to add this crunch. Try and keep that same level with the knee. And we're just sweeping the leg across. You're either keeping it straight, or you can have a slight bend in that knee. Upper body and torso shouldn't move. The only thing that's moving is our leg. Good, and extending to the back on a diagonal, and little pulses up and down. Nice job. Give that leg a rest. This time we're hugging ourselves with the right arm, and this left arm is coming in front on the mat. We're trying to put all of the weight into this hand. So rolling the shoulders slightly, so we're leaning over top of this hand, pressing up, and slowly controlling down. Nice job. Coming up to the right elbow or forearm, stacking our shoulders over top of elbow, keeping those knees bent, or you can extend, totally up to you. Coming into our side plank, keeping those hips up, using that core, keeping those ribs together. Option to bring the arm up and then coming through. Keeping both hips nice and still, facing forward. Nice job. Flip it over into a tabletop position. So stacking
what?
hips over knees and shoulders over wrists. We're going to do some
What does that mean?
alternating
And
bird dog. So extending opposite arm and leg, nice and straight, and then control, bring it in. Taking this nice and slow. Both hips and shoulders should stay nice and still. Really using that core. Trying to keep a neutral spine so we're not arching the back to get the leg or arm up.
I have no idea who that is.
Good. Staying in this position, we're going to extend our right leg and left arm. So, finding this position, find your balance. We're going to bring elbow and knee in for a crunch, really squeezing that back, and then coming back out to center. So almost thinking about if there's a band or something that you're pulling in front of you, squeezing that lat as you bring the arm in.
Shit, my wrist. Ugh, it's okay.
Good. Next time you extend, you're going to hold. Option to drop the arm, or you can keep the arm exactly where it is, but we are pulsing the leg up and down. Keeping everything still, just moving that leg, squeezing the glute.
Woo!
Good, and drop. Shake it out. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. Just adding a little bit of spice near the end of this workout. So extending left leg this time, right arm, envisioning pulling that band in, squeezing the lat. Bring that knee in as close as you can to your chest. Extending right out from the hip and shoulder. So we shouldn't be way up here. Keep that foot out directly from the hip. Good. Option to keep the arm up, or you can drop it and pulsing the left leg. Both hips facing the floor. Good, and drop. You can shake out those hands. We are going to come back into the tabletop position. This time we're going to tuck our toes, so coming into a bear crawl. So we're going to lift the knees up just so they're just hovering above the ground. You have the option to hold and meditate for the next 40 seconds, or you can slowly drop the knees and bring them up. I told you we are adding a little bit of spice just to the end of this workout.
I'm gonna
We
do
want to try
plank
and
and
keep a
steep.
flat back the whole time. Only 20 more seconds and we're done. And drop. Nice job. I hope you enjoyed this 20-minute
Oh, what? That's it?
full body workout.
Oh,
If you
dang.
did,
We're done.
make sure to check out my 7-minute